overnight success. But we all know it takes perseverance, it takes grit, and it takes guts to gut it out. For this Native American, it was a culmination of perseverance and purpose. He was the second Native American to ski for the U.S. And once he found speed skiing, he knew he found a path for himself and his nation. And like all great athletes, he bet on himself to be a winner, a champion, and a record holder. Just this past Thursday, ripping around Sundance with Ross, he was telling me what it's like in the middle of a speed skiing track to be going over 150 miles an hour. And he started to describe to me in great detail the feeling of the wind and the forces and how he could play with it to go faster. And I love that sensation of moving with gravity and flowing with the force and being in that flow state to break the record. Watch this, it will blow you away.
Imagine rocketing down a harrowing steep mountainside at nearly 250 kilometers an hour. It's exhilarating, it takes your breath away, and there is simply no margin for error. In a career spanning 17 years, Native American Ross Anderson became the fastest skier in the Western Hemisphere. Anderson was born in New Mexico, but he grew up in Durango, Colorado. He takes great pride in his enrollment with the Cheyenne and Arapaho tribes of Oklahoma. He is also part Chiricahua and Mescalero Apache. But what set Anderson apart was his willingness to give back to his native people. He was on skis by age 3 at Purgatory, where his father was on the ski patrol. By 6, he was racing gates, following an elite pathway, and even dabbling on the Pro Tour. But on a wintry night in 1993, he drove straight from Denver to Tahoe to try a new sport, speed skiing. With a motorcycle helmet and a used downhill racing suit, he went 78 miles per hour and never looked back. 4 years later, he became the fastest Native American on Mother Earth, going 221.86 kilometers per hour. Then in 2001, he finished second in the World Pro Speed Skiing Championships. A year later, he established a new U.S. speed record at 236.081. And in 2005, Anderson spent bronze at the FIS Speed Skiing World Championships. But his crowning competitive achievement came in 2006. On one of the world's most renowned speed tracks in Les Arcs, France, Ross Anderson set a record of 247.934 kilometers per hour. Known as a humble athlete, Anderson attributes his success to the spiritual connection shared with the mountains that he skis. He saw a need early in his career to give back to the sport and his native people, celebrating their diversity and motivating Native American Indian dreamers. Starting at Purgatory, his program spread across the Southwest, impacting a wide range of tribes. With support from General Norman Schwarzkopf, resorts across North America inspired over 10,000 Native youth. In recognition of his accomplishment of becoming the fastest skier in America and for extending his message to his native people, Ross Anderson is welcomed into the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame.
been elected by representation of the 11.6 million skiers and snowboarders in America, nobody as fast as him. We hereby bestow upon you, here at Black Rock Mountain Resort in Park City, Utah, our country's highest snow sport award, the Medal of Honor. And confer upon you from this day forward, March 23rd, 2024, induction into the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame, where you betcha, Boyka, your accomplishments will forever be remembered.
Thank you guys. I tell you what, I wasn't my doing today with the snow. I didn't do the snow dance. I don't know who did, but I'll take the credit. Yada Disney, greetings. I want to congratulate Shannon, Jeff, Billy, Dave and Jake, Les, Mike, and Hank. Congratulations for this amazing talent. My name is Ross Anderson. I am an enrolled Cheyenne and Arapaho and half Mescalero Chiricahua Apache. Geronimo with Chiricahua Apache. My bloodline in the skiing industry was started by me. My bloodline I know very little in my life. My biological mother was 16, my biological father was 17. Never met him, finding out that he committed suicide at age 22 with a shotgun. My mother and I met in 2007 for only a few hours. She passed away 2 years after I met her. So when it comes to the world-class skiers in my family, what you're looking at. I have a beautiful daughter who I was hoping to have her here, but she's doing some pretty serious softball games that are mandatory. She goes to St. Thomas University, Miami, Florida, with a full ride for academics and sports. I am very proud of her, and I know she is here in spirit. My partner, for somewhat, still with me, even when I taught her this year how to ski. Yvette. With friends, Sean Cridlin, who owns the world record for being on top of the car at Bonneville, still owns it at a speed of 162 miles per hour in 1986. Lisa and Greg Johnson, thank you. Thank you for being at my table. I want to give a special thank you and well-deserved congratulations to Tina Martinez for presenting the platform and Gina Fuller Cruz for helping me continue my nomination. Thank you. When I was growing up, I was always challenged and tested. Either it was because of my color, my skin, or being different as a Native American Indian, raised by a Caucasian loving family. My looks in life was never give up, never give up. I believe I had more fight than medals during my younger years. I truly realized that I had to have a thick skin in life. As a younger me, at age 9, my dad, this is his first time really watching me race downhill. And I was racing USSA, and he was there. I was all excited at the start. And, you know, this is Upper Hayes in Durango, Colorado. And then I think I was overwhelmed with the fact that he was there for the first time, really wanting to watch me. So I went there, went down the course, pumped up, full of adrenaline, and was doing great. And the first no, I pre-jumped, and I was getting air. Well, in the air, my left ski released. And I was like, oh, shoot. I landed with a yard sail after just my poles and hands because of the pole straps. You heard from the volunteers, ski patrols, stay down, don't move. You know, if you don't know, stay down. Well, I was so mad and I was crushed, and I got up right away, threw my poles, stomped my feet, and yelled, why? Well, after that season during that award banquet, I got the Cool Head Award. Later, I paid more attention to watching the Olympics and the wide world of sports on alpine skiing. What I noticed, I didn't see anyone of my skin color. As a teenager, I had mixed emotions. So I decided no matter what, I'll do my best to make it to the World Cup or a professional level as a ski racer. As I was surprised that another Native American extremist was making a path as well, I would like to acknowledge Stu Young Sr. from the Tutulip tribe from Washington State. He raced from 1987 to 1994. Now keep in mind, when I first started, I started with only $400 in my pocket, with a motorcycle helmet and a used downhill suit. That's all I had. My only focus was only to race, not realizing what else will come along with the journey. What came with my journey is I started youth programs. A Native American Indian from different tribes to participate in skiing, where they never seen mountains, from Oklahoma, from other places in the plains, and see them go down that mountain and excited about it. I started traveling to different events for public appearances, speaking engagements, private functions, and speaking to graduates and speaking with middle school dreamers. This was all before I had the title of being the fastest Native American Indian on Mother Earth, which I developed, and earning the fastest skier in American history ever on skis. Yes, I was told many times I will never be fast or just enjoy the time, but you'll never be one of the best. I was told this from some former year speed skiers, teammates. So when I was on tour, I gained friendship with other countries who were on the World Cup and professional circuit. That is where I learned the true meaning of skiing fast and technique. I want to thank the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame and the voters. Thank you. It truly is an honor to be chosen. I want to give a true shout out to all my sponsors, communities, and supported me like Durango, Colorado, Ruidoso, New Mexico, and now Albuquerque, New Mexico, the land of enchantment, who truly believed in my journey. I was overwhelmed on my table sponsor that were so generous but could not make the event. The Cheyenne Arapaho Tribe of Oklahoma, Lucky Star Casino, Tribal Respects Program. Thank you. As a Native Indian who struggled with the looks of my skin and constant bullying of you will never succeed or go fast. Now I am humbled to join the elite group. Thank you. I'm honored to join Ralph Miller, Dick Darworth, Steve McKinney, and CJ Mueller in the speed ski category. I'm so very honored to make history. A true friend of mine who saw me as a potential to speed is Dale Womack, a racer and Olympian. He was at the big show of the 1992 Albertville, France Olympics, competing and doing his best. He's one that guided me and where I'm today. Thank you, bro. Jeff Hamilton, I know you're watching. Carolyn and family. Mary Beth, sister of Jeff. Thank you for your support now and back then when Jeff and I raced together. Dick Hamilton, you were amazing supporting me on all those races you were watching when Jeff and I raced. I definitely have a true bond. I will say this to Indian country, never let anyone tell you that you can't. Tonight I hope I created a new path for the individuals of all color to never give up, and you can achieve whatever your dream or inspired to be with no barriers. Follow your dreams and understand it will take everything you've got. To be a leader, you must first cheer on the leaders in front of you. Be humble and be ready to sacrifice for what it takes. Let us continue to unite as one and work as positive role models for our next record holders, Olympians, medalists, and leaders. The color of your soul is more important than the color of your skin. Aho!